Sunday night baseball now from venerable Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
At the plate, Ken Rowell. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. He's set, and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Rodriguez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Rowell on at first, nobody out. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. The 1-1. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Pedroia on to Moreland. It's a double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. Really having a solid season. He's got over 100 RBIs on the year, and he's just flat out taking care of business this season. Don't be surprised if he ends up being a difference maker in this one, too.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Missed with a slider. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
3-0 to him now. Two out with the man at first. Popped him up. Pedroia is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Hit on the ground is short. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They can do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. next 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Designated hitter,
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. In past meetings with Tanaka, comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting 8, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mookie Betts. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's a .320 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
0-2 count and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. On the move is Stanton, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Rowell. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Rowell.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Rowell leads off second with nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here, 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Probably wanted more out of that if that with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The man on third with two down. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Here's Didi Gregorius as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. High pop-up. Bogarts waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 36 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Bradley is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base. Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Pedroia stands at first with 1 out. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Next for New York, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Drury. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Drury stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman,
Stepping in, Ronald Torreyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Softly hit out to short. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging the
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over the first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. To short. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Rowell. He singled his last time up.
Rowell.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
How about it? Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. A fastball that just misses inside. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Betts on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Andrew Benintendi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Benintendi swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reyes has it, and that's out number 1. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 15, Justin Pedroia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fouled off. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but The man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Bradley. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 35 now on the season, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Tyler Thornburg takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg. Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the 2nd strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He'll try again. 1-2. Grounded to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping up now, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Sandy Leon.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Here's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Perez gloves it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ken Rowell. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Torreyes gets his lead at first, nobody out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right
The
here.
1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
A runner at first with no outs here. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. He's running. Swing and a miss. Strike three. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play, the strike him out, throw him out kind. Not how the offense drew that one up.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Outside, 3-0 now. Aaron Hicks would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Aguilar has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Benintendi on third with 2 out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Two and 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And the throw to first ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Joe Kelly will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 56 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as ShowTrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure. Matt Barnes is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch, right over the middle, knee high. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's just 1 for 6. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone or at least that'll be the intent.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Nunez is right there. One gone.
Now batting,
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's a high pop-up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
up next for the Yankees.
Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's 5-1 Yanks. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 2-2. High and deep to right center. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Soft liner to the left side. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding in, Sandy Leon. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. Softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Carson Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In now, Brandon Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Ready now, Ronald Torreyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Nunez scoops it up on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ken Rowell.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ken Rowell. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Two out, nobody on. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
Looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 196 for his career. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka earns a league best 17th victory, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.